Welcome back, and let's begin with some latest news coming in. And the international rating agency Moody says that it's assessing Adani Group's rated entities' financial flexibility in the aftermath of the Hindenburg report and the short selling that was reported by the group. So far, the ratings have not been affected, but keeping in mind what has happened in the stock market, the reports that have come out, and the manner in which the stock market has bled, especially the share prices of the Adani Group, it was expected that some international agency is going to take up the task and once again recalibrate and reassess the stocks of the company. Moody has made a statement that right now they are assessing Adani Group-rated entities' financial flexibility in the aftermath of the Hindenburg report, a matter which has also reached the floor of the House and Parliament. We saw adjournments happening there. The opposition has been demanding answers on this issue. They are saying that there should be a joint parliamentary committee and a discussion on the floor of the House. Let's see if any of that really happens. But yes, there are ramifications for the company as well. The Adani Group right now facing the heat. The international companies or rating agencies in a scenario like this take a stock of the assets of the company, the manner in which a crisis is being managed by the company, and more importantly, the long-term and the short-term perspective as to how a company is expected to fare. The ratings by Moody's or any other leading agency which is responsible for rating a company's assets creates a huge sentiment in the market and directly, in many ways, directly affects the stock price which is listed in the markets. My colleague Pallavi is joining us on the broadcast, getting us more details on that story. Pallavi, Moody's has made a statement that it's going to reassess Adani Group-rated entities for the financial flexibility on the expected lines.
Absolutely on expected lines, and it's going to give further ammunition to the opposition parties, saying that India's global image is also being affected, and therefore the government really needs to step in and order an independent inquiry, either by way of a JPC or by way of a retired Supreme Court judge, which is a demand which has been made by the Shiv Sena. But for now, the government has steered clear away from the controversy, saying, and we heard what Prahlad Joshi, the Parliamentary Affairs Minister, had to say, that the government has got nothing to do with this entire Adani controversy, and it's a baseless allegation being made by the opposition because they do not want Parliament to function. I think there is going to be mounting pressure next week onwards when Parliament reconvenes on Monday that the government must come out with some statement on the floor of the House, a possibility which at least cannot completely be ruled out.
Some statement on the floor of the House. Pallavi, it was expected that the manner in which the stock market reacted, the manner in which the FPO was called off, it has huge ramifications for the stock market. We saw how it bled in red. The government has also said that so far we have got nothing to do. It's a private matter, doesn't concern the government. But the opposition is up in arms. And as you pointed out, they are playing this entire game of perception as to how there is allegedly some kind of proximity between the Adani Group and the government.
Well, I mean, frankly speaking, Adani also has been a favorite whipping boy as far as the opposition is concerned, particularly as far as Rahul Gandhi is concerned, who interestingly has not yet tweeted on this entire matter. But as far as this entire issue goes, the narrative which is being put forward by the opposition is very, very simple. And the narrative is that this is a government which is pro-rich, only cares for the corporates, does not even bother about the poor people. And it's the poor people's hard-earned money which has got affected. And therefore, it is our right, it is our responsibility. That's what the opposition is saying, to actually take the matter up, put pressure on the government. Just an investigation by SEBI is not enough. It wants an investigation to be conducted, as I said, by a retired Supreme Court judge and also a JPC, where the opposition members are also going to be on the parliamentary committee.
Pallavi Ghosh getting us all the perspective. Moody has said it's going to reassess. All eyes on what Moody and other rating agencies, the leading ones, have to say on this entire issue.